Yo, what's going on, guys? Back from the NBA Draft Combine, and go check out all the interviews. I still have a handful to upload, but those will get on there tonight. But today we're going to be talking about the fact that a team by the name, all right, the Dallas Mavericks, might draft at number 10. I made a video earlier talking about the fact that they aren't interested in DeAndre Ayton, but they're going to evaluate their options. I've said so far the two picks that I could easily, like, if I had to put money on, these are the two guys that I would say they would draft. Either Taylor Hendricks, because they need front court help, and he seems like at the very least in his first couple seasons could make a Chris Boucher-esque impact. Not saying they're a similar player, but a guy who's like the 6th or 7th man off the bench, like a 3-and-D rim protector, 3-and-D big, who can also maybe play in some wing, okay? Or Grady Dick, because they need 3-point shooting and rebounding. And a Grady Dick's a really good 3-point shooter rebounder. If both those guys are gone, I could see them either going for like Cassam Wallace or a Kobe Buffkin, supposedly someone who's blown up the board. Another guy, Jet Howard. I think they'd go 3-point shooter or big. And the only really, that's what I'm just saying. But this report's coming from Marc Stein saying that the Dallas Mavericks want to evaluate their draft options at number 10 before they commit to trading away the pick, sources tell Marc Stein. Dallas retained their selection when no teams jumped ahead of them in the lottery, as their pick was top 10 protected to New York from the Kristaps Porzingis trade. Rival front offices, however, continue to expect the Mavericks to eventually trade the pick with a combination of Tim Hardaway Jr., Davis Bertans, and JaVale McGee in hopes of adding a player that can help them immediately. That combination would be about $40 million. And the Mavericks enter an offseason in which they hope to re-sign Kyrie Irving and improve their roster around Luka Doncic after missing the playoffs, 1 year removed from making the Western Conference Finals. Now, at the Combine, I think when we did our most recent mock, I compared my mock with a bunch of other guys, and it's going to change a lot. I got to sit down and redo the mock that we posted a few days ago because it's completely different at this point. Now, this is going to be the post-Combine mock, and what I want to say, I think Grady Dick's a good pick there, but Jordan Hawkins is another great pick. I mean, if they wanted guards, Keontae George, Cassam Wallace are great guys that they would be available there. I mean, if Jarris Walker, I don't see him falling there. One of the Thompson twins could be there from what the reports are saying. I doubt Brandon Miller slips past 4 or 5 if he does somehow fall. I really think it's going to be between Taylor Hendricks, Grady Dick, maybe Jet Howard, and Cassam Wallace. Keontae George might be there. I'd be shocked if they take Chris Murray. Nothing against Chris Murray, just not who I would see. And I do want to hear your guys' thoughts down below in the comments section. Who do you think they should take if they were to keep the pick? I think the best thing is to win now. $40 million. We talked about the Pascal Siakam. I mean, they could really trade that and just free up enough to go out and get themselves Chris Middleton, then go over the cap, buy Chris Middleton via free agency, and go over the cap by re-signing Kyrie Irving. So there's always that.